Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Do you see Diddy getting off for this at all? Like just getting off because he has the connections.
No, I think his connections are over. Everybody's dissing themselves from him. There's
Right.
no way. There's no way that Diddy gets off. I mean, the only person that's supporting him is Kanye West, which is wild. You know,
Right.
right? With all like the Nazi stuff or whatever. You know,
Yeah. Right. Right.
so.
Right.
But
When
you,
you
but it makes you wonder: is that for attention, or does he really
right, we don't know.
really feel this way, or is he off his meds? I'm a huge Kanye fan, like huge. I think he's one of the goats, right? So it like breaks my heart because I loved when he was doing like the Jesus is King stuff, and I loved when he went the whole Christian way. Now it's like, dang, bro, what happened to that? Like
What happened to that?
you went from that. Now you're bringing back Sunday service, and it's just he's just like all over the place.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know.
It's very wild. Um, when you see people from everybody from making the band getting the interview to tell these Diddy stories, and what do you say to that? Like, because they're crying and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I don't really pay attention to them. I never paid attention to them for 20 years, however long they've been out, except when he, made him run across, you
Get
know,
the cheesecake,
yeah,
the cookie or
that's
whatever.
all I knew. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's too many witnesses, right? Like
Right.
Nicole Scherzinger, like the first group that I came out with, it was a rock group. It was called Days of the New. We sold 3 million records. We had a huge hit. Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls was in our band. She was in our backup singer. And Diddy was messing with her, right? He was like pulling her away from the group, and she had like all this like hairy underarms and like glow sticks, and she was like an alternative rocker in our band. And next thing it's like, don't you with your girlfriend was hot like me. But it was kind of Diddy who helped her transition because he was trying to get her in this all girls group. This was like before Eden's Crush. And we found ourselves like she's in our group to now she's messing with Diddy. And then she told us one day, she was like, she's not working with Diddy, right? She's doing Pussycat Dolls. She said, because Diddy, like Nicole told us back in like 2001, 2000, that Diddy was a creep. She was like, all he wants to do is like anal sex and shit.
Yeah,
Real
man.
dang, word. Like, whoa, holy shit, no Diddy, right? So she was creeped out. So people need to talk to her. She needs to come forward. It needs to have the Harvey Weinstein effect where, you know, some of these celebrities, because there's no way that it's just civilians, right? Some of these celebrities, some of these women need to come forward if he is guilty to help put him away with justice. Nicole Scherzinger, who was in our group, Days of the New, told us that he was a creep. That's why she didn't do the deal with him, because of anal sex. He had this fetish with her. So that's firsthand. That's not alleged. That's fact, you know?
Why do you think more celebrities are not coming out and saying stuff like that? Like that just had these dealings with him like that. Like just won't just speak up and just say what it is.
Bro, I don't know. I think they're more worried about, kind of because when you speak out and you do like the victim thing, your career is never the same. So like these people that came out and spoke about Harvey Weinstein, like they don't get the parts like they used to, maybe. Maybe they just want to leave it behind them. Maybe that's how they deal with their trauma, by not dealing with it. And that's why I'm saying, like, when I come out here and speak about these things, I don't want to like neglect their trauma, because I've been through a lot of trauma. About the home invasion that I've been through, about the stuff that I've been through. But I feel like I have a responsibility, right, to come out and speak by giving these platforms, right, to get some justice, right, to help get some justice, to help other victims, to help everything out. So I don't know. You never know. So we just got to respect the people who hasn't came out. But there's a lot, because I know one, Nicole Scherzinger, and I know people who are close to you know, Jack Harlow. So there would be number 2, right? And that's just people from Louisville, Kentucky, right? So just imagine what it's like in New York, Atlanta, Miami, right?
Right.
So if I know 2 people in Louisville, Kentucky connected to Diddy who've been through some weird shit, then it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.